As you watch the film, there's a lot of things, obviously, we have to do much better as a football team. That's every position. And we're certain to make sure we do those things. And you can't self-inflict wounds where we are at this stage in the program. So we got to make sure we do things right from every position across the board, and things will get a whole lot better. In terms of Notre Dame, it's a good football team, and just watching them, they're good in all three phases. I think they do an excellent job coaching their guys. I think they're a fast defense with number 91 and number 9 who are really impactful players. Offensively, obviously, the quarterback is a special guy. He makes a lot of plays. He got himself out of trouble against Rice. He got himself out of trouble against Michigan and made some huge plays for him, and especially right before the half. I thought that was the big deciding factor in both of those games. He made some very big plays for Notre Dame. I think they're extremely solid in their special teams and their kicking game, and we're looking forward to this challenge. We talked to the team on Sunday about putting that game behind us and focusing on the things that we need to get corrected as a program, and we're looking forward to going down to Lucas Oil on Saturday. You know, one of the things I said at the staff morning in this meeting is make sure each one of your groups takes it upon themselves that they have no penalties. And we got to keep emphasizing that, because those were some critical penalties. We had, the targeting penalty that led to a touchdown. We had the other personal foul, the hands to the face, that led to a touchdown. And obviously the big one where we had a speed break offensive play where we had the 12th guy on the field. Huge penalty. Could have made the game 21-14 going into the half. But we got to keep emphasizing how critical is it, or how important it is for us to stay out of those penalty situations, because those are the things that defeat yourself. And we always talk about there's one team on the schedule you never want to beat, and that's yourself.
How do you deal with defensive speed like that? Because they've got a lot of it.
They do. They run from sideline to sideline extremely well, and there's some certain things that you can counter that with that we have to be able to do. And you got to stay out of negative plays against this football team, because their makeup is completely different on third down than it is on first and second down. You can't let them get into 3rd and 9s and 3rd and 11s, because then they're going to heat you up. You're welcome.
Hi. You talked about last week and just generally kind of in the offseason about how you felt like this was a confident team. Mm-hmm. Does what happened last week affect that at all?
Well, I think it has to affect it a little bit if we're being completely honest. But we need to come out and really establish ourselves early in the game and go toe-to-toe. And one of the keys to this victory is to be able to match their intensity level from the get-go. You know, I think we're crazy if we think we can consistently run laterally like try to outrun them. We have to make sure that we do some things to get on them quick, hit them quick, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands, so we're constantly moving those guys around and not so much trying to outrun this team. We have to do a great job in the run game. I mean, it still comes back to that. If you can't stop teams from running, they take advantage of you. We have to do a good job of solidifying the front with our front, but then also stepping through those open windows and holes with our linebackers and eliminating those running lanes where we had quite a few last week, especially late in the game. Which team will make the most plays consistently and keep themselves out of trouble, penalty trouble, and all those other things? We have to find guys that are going to make plays in those critical situations, and then we'll keep the sticks moving on offense, and then you'll stop them on defense on 3rd down.